Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Popped up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
The next Cub up, Will Negri. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Fernando.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Alvarado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Ford Lemieux would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's running. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Alvarado stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Eric Fernandez,
Right fielder.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, number 39. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Popped him up. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Here's a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard toward first. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Here's Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, John Salazar. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And it's fouled away.
Oh. 1-1. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Johnny Varner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. Now the payoff pitch home. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Metz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Perez has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead holds at 8-0. Ready for another chance? Jim Edmonds as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. Jim Edmonds with the solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Cruz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
1-2, here it comes. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Popped him up. Varner calls for it. 1 down.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul DeYoung. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Tony Perez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
the batter, number 8, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top 8-1. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Junior Moore will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Caratini stands at second with no outs. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Negri. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Alvarado. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ball one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Two pitches fouled away. 8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and even 30 home runs on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20, but I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm to get out of this jam.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three runs already home here. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in, Eric Fernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cruz is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Salazar, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Cruz ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 39.
Stepping in, number 39. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Jim Edmonds.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moore is under it, and that's the third out. Cards strand a couple. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in, Johnny Varner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Varner.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Hit sharply on the ground. Morgan right there. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Metz.
So striding forward now, Justin Metz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Junior Moore is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Three and 0 now. Mets at second with 2 down. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Will Negri. He singled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on autopilot. 11-1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tony Perez will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Tony Perez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Jordan Hicks gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Fernando Alvarado.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Hicks, a 22-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Eric Fernandez. Pitches high, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lemieux, the runner at second, with one away. High in the air out to center field. Edmonds waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Salazar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Two out here and a runner at second. Right side, but it's well fouled. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. But they're on autopilot, 11-1. Ready once again, Joe Morgan, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, number 49.
Jonathan Scope will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 281 the average entering play. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And there's ball two now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two out, nobody on. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail by double digits, 11-1. But Norris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
But Norris.
Digging in, John Salazar. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Here's the 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Johnny Varner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting for it is Edmonds. And there's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Metz. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Carpenter. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lemieux going back, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Popped him up. Caratini on the move. He's got it 1 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-1 home. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony.
Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Lemieux will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Cubs 11 and the Cardinals 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. And he'll start out the bottom of the eighth inning.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball one. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Caratini takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Will Negri, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he misses 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Norris over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hot high in the air. Perez shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 2.
So stepping in, Fernando Alvarado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone With the wind blowing in, if you can keep the ball in the big part of the ballpark, you feel like you have a fighting chance, even with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Go to the meat of the order, make them put the ball in play.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So coming to the plate, Eric Fernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Arthur Haynes will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Lays off 1-0. Lemieux stands at second with 2 gone. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1 the count now. Norris sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in now, Johnny Varner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's over. 2-1.
1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 14-2. Fergie Jenkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fergie Jenkins.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Morgan. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here it comes. Fouled off. Jenkins, a Canadian native. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Comes into this one at 271. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. Metz is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
14-2 the final score in this one. Chicago came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. John Salazar records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Michael Waka couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Fernando Alvarado plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 14-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Lewis Brinson picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading Miami past the Mets 3-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Nolan Arenado was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 4-3. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 10-4. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. Matt Adams had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 12-3. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. Brett Saberhagen earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 6-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.